I'm Lisa Birnbach for Howdini. It's holiday time, which means extra pounds, and you know it. You know it. It's going to happen. Elizabeth Sommer is with us. She's a dietitian and an author. Elizabeth, how do you avoid the weight gain? It seems like you're just punishing yourself.
Oh, I know. Well, the good news is we used to think that people gained about 7 pounds over the holidays, and it's not that bad. We're averaging 1 to 2 pound weight gain over the holidays, so that's a little bit better.
Are we talking about Thanksgiving through New Year's Eve?
Yeah. And that's not that big of a deal, except that people don't tend to lose the weight after New Year's Eve. So it becomes, a gradual accumulation, which over the course of a decade is 10 to 20 pounds. So, so the weight gain isn't as bad as we thought, but it's still something to keep an eye on.
Now, during the holidays, there's food everywhere. In the office, people somehow show up with tins of candy and cookies and popcorn and stuff that is, you think, oh, popcorn, it's more fiber than food, but somehow you're eating without even being aware of it.
And you've got to watch out for that. You really need to go into the holidays with a game plan, because it's so easy to eat unconsciously. And that mindless eating will catch up with you. Every mouthful averages about 25 calories. So if you walk by an employee's desk and grab a Hershey's Kiss, and then later on in the day you're in the employee's lounge and that popcorn and you pop some into your mouth, even 4 mindless bites in a day and you've gained 1 pound in a month. So you've really got to start paying attention. Now, one thing you can do is keep a pencil and a piece of paper with you and just vow to write down everything that you're eating during the holidays. It sounds like a kind of a pain, but it will make you conscious of every time you're putting something into your mouth, and you don't even enjoy those mindless bites. At the end of the day,
you're not savoring them, right?
You're not savoring them. They're not, you don't register them in any way, so they're really totally useless calories. You want to save those calories for the Christmas fudge rather than, some mindless bite.
Do you think that we do more mindless eating during the holidays than we do the rest of the year?
Well, if we do, it's because there's so much food around, and there's more nervousness. Where there's more anxiety. You've already got a full life, and now you're cramming Christmas shopping and wrapping presents and parties and everything else into it. So I think maybe there's a little bit more stress eating as well. So just carrying that pencil and piece of paper around with you and vowing to write down things may be enough to sort of nip that mindless eating in the bud.
Aside from the normal foods that we know we should avoid because they're empty calories, what are some of the holiday culprits in terms of just avoid it if you can?
Well, just about everything out there.
Okay.
Okay, we've settled that one. No,
Next
actually,
question.
there's a lot of really good holiday foods. It's just what we do to them. For instance, the sweet potatoes at the Thanksgiving meal or Christmas meal are wonderful, but if you're loading them up with butter and marshmallows, then you can triple the calories in a serving.
Traditional holiday foods or drinks, like eggnog. I think eggnog looks fattening.
Yeah. Watch out. It's way more fattening than you realized. Some of the recipes, if you check them out, can have 300, 400 calories in a serving of eggnog or hot buttered rum. That's the calories in a cheeseburger. And then if you have 2 or 3 of them, you've had your entire day's allotment for calories. And the thing too about liquid calories is they don't fill us up. They don't register on our appetite clocks. So we eat just as much food, maybe more, because alcohol tends to dissolve our resolve. We go to a party all set to really be good, and we have 1 glass of wine and say, oh, what the heck, I might as well just go ahead and eat whatever I want. So they not only do they dissolve our resolve, but then you've got a whole lot of extra calories packed onto the food you're going to eat anyway. So it's you can walk away from a holiday party having consumed 2,000 calories and not even feel that full.
And you've already had lunch and breakfast.
Yes.
And how many calories, how do we know how many calories we should be taking in?
Put the food thing in perspective. It should be an accent to an otherwise rich experience of spending time with the people you love. It shouldn't be the main focus. So what you can do is you can have parties, but maybe gear them around things that are not so food related. Maybe have friends over to do things you have to do anyway, sign Christmas cards or make ornaments or wrap presents with your friends, and then have a few little treats to eat, but the real focus is on the activity rather than the food.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. For Howdini, I'm Lisa Birnbach.